Man, I gotta tell you, I had a great time last night. One of the investors that works with me and soon going to be a partner, his name is Duran. So he called me up. He was actually out knocking on doors in the neighborhood and he found a lead. Now this is a gentleman, he's ex-military, who has a absolutely gorgeous, huge house down in Cedar Hill, Texas, which is just south of Dallas. The house is 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, on 6,306 square feet. It's on an acre of land, has a gazebo in the back, and even has its own pond and small waterfall. The house is absolutely gorgeous. So I talked to the gentleman, his name is Lorenzo, and Lorenzo is behind on his mortgage. He's 4 months behind, he owes about $17,000. He and his partner broke up. He can no longer afford the house on his own, so he just wants it gone. And if we can protect his credit, that would be absolutely great. So what we did is I told him that I can solve his problem. I will take care of the house and I will agree at closing to bring the loan current and pay all future mortgage payments on the house and the underlying mortgage. Now, I told him his mortgage stays in place, it will stay in his name and he will be ultimately liable for it. However, I'm going to be making all the payments. And as I make all the payments, I'm going to rebuild his credit for free even after I buy the house. It took him 2 nanoseconds and he signed the contract. So last night we signed the contract. We pulled all the pictures down off of the internet because it was recently posted for sale. And we're now marketing the house. I think I already have a buyer who is looking for a grand, huge house in the southern portion of Dallas. So we're going to contact him. When we sell it, our sales price is about $710,000 to $720,000. And I figure we will make about $2,000 a month off of this one house. So the thing I love about our transaction is we get to help everybody. One is, I get to help the seller. He has a house, he's just walking away from it, otherwise he was going to take a foreclosure. It would really damage his credit and damage his ability to ever buy another loan on a VA loan in the future, or damage his ability to buy another house in the next several years. We were able to come in, we're going to save his credit, and we're going to continue to rebuild it. And within a year, he'll be able to buy another house. Maybe not with a VA loan, but he can buy it with conventional FHA, Freddie Mac, or Fannie Mae. 2 is, I get to take that house and sell it to a family that really wants to have a very big, very grand house that can afford it. Yet for circumstances, which are really none of my business, they cannot get a qualified mortgage loan through a traditional bank. So I get them the gift, I get to give them the gift of owning this absolutely gorgeous house where they can call it their own and they can raise their family in this really magnificent castle. 3 is, I allow the bank to get paid on time and paid in full. So we actually protect that, because if they had to do a foreclosure, it will cost them on an average of $50,000. We also help the neighborhood, because an average foreclosure costs the neighborhood and the city about $30,000. Because when the house is vacant, it attracts crime, it attracts drug dealers, it also attracts a lot of nefarious people that the city does not want, and it causes a lot of social services to be soaked up in trying to protect that. Next, the investors get to win. On this one deal, Duran will make almost $19,000 as the investor that brought me the deal. Our salespeople will make over $21,000 when they sell it. And last but not least, I'm going to be able to give almost $80,000 to charity off of this one house. So the reason I love these transactions, everybody gets to win. And that's what happens when you work with Owner Finance Homes and Owner Finance Academy. We're going to show you how to make every transaction a win-win.